Welcome back to the Headlinesman. We're going to recap our game of the week from this past week. We were at Corner Canyon as they took on Viewmont in the second round of the 5A state playoffs. All right, so let's get right down to it. Let's talk about that game that we had at Corner Canyon. But first, we're going to show you some of the highlights from that game right now. All right, so that's the highlights and some of the clips we got from this game. Let's talk about Viewmont first. Viewmont in this game offensively came in with a game plan to run the football, and sadly they weren't able to do that. In fact, I was actually really impressed with Corner Canyon's defense and their ability to stop the run, and that only bodes well for them as they move into this next round of the state playoffs. Defensively for Viewmont, they really couldn't do anything. Viewmont started off in a bad way. They gave up a kickoff return on the opening kickoff, and it really went downhill from there, and it went downhill really fast for them. Cole Hagan for Corner Canyon had a great game. He really took it to their defense and made it very difficult for Viewmont to stop them. I did expect more from Viewmont in this game, especially defensively. I thought based on the game that they had last week against Provo that they would do a much better job here, but they really didn't play very well, and that was obviously evident in the final score. All right, so let's talk about Corner Canyon. Corner Canyon offensively has one of the better quarterbacks in the state in Cole Hagan. He's a great player. The thing I like about him the most is he makes plays with his feet. There were many times in this game where he couldn't find an open receiver downfield, mainly because Viewmont was dropping a lot of men into coverage, sometimes 7, sometimes 8. He was able to get out of the pocket. He was really able to pick up some yards, get some first downs, and really forced Viewmont's defense to not be able to drop 7 or 8 in coverage. And so they had to come after him. And that only proved to be their detriment in the fact that Cole Hagan then could make some plays with his arm, threw the ball down the field beautifully. He made some completions on some deep balls and really took it to Viewmont's defense. He's a fun player to watch. If you haven't got out to watch him, please do so. He is really exciting young man to watch. Defensively for Corner Canyon, I already kind of hit on what I was impressed with them. I was impressed how well they were able to stop the run. They really took away Viewmont's power run game. And that's really what Viewmont likes to do, is they have a power run game. They run a lot of power I. They really come at you and try to impose their will. And Corner Canyon's defense was not having it. They did a great job and played extremely well. One player I was extremely impressed with on the defensive end for Corner Canyon is Josh Wilson. He's a junior linebacker for them. So look for him to have an impact as Corner Canyon looks to maintain its dominance in the 5A classification. All right, so let's talk about what to look for this week in terms of videos, as well as where I'm going to be watching some football this weekend. So video-wise, we have a preview of all the semifinals that will be taking place in the 6A, 5A, and 4A classifications. So look for those videos to be posted this week. As well as this week, I do plan on being at some of the semifinals at Rice-Eccles Stadium. I haven't decided if Thursday or Friday, but look for a recap video on those games to be posted sometime next week. All right, as I've said before, thanks for the watch. Subscribe, turn on your notification bell, all that fun stuff so you get those videos coming out in the future. Other than that, thanks for the watch. See ya.